These people belong to the community of faith. And he's giving them this warning that turning away doesn't happen all at once. It happens as sin slowly hardens our hearts. That's why verse 13 says, encourage one another daily so that none of you may be hardened by sin's deceitfulness. Can we just admit, sin is a liar? The devil is the father of lies, and he puts temptation out there, and that temptation draws us in, and it promises us with the fruit of pleasure, or it promises with the fruit of fulfillment, or it promises us the fruit of contentment, but it lies to us. Sin instead produces slavery. Sin instead leaves us empty. Sin instead causes us to turn away from, as holy brothers and sisters, from the holy God, and causes us to pay that consequence. F.F. Bruce, in his commentary, said verses 12 and 13 together describe that process which happens deep within a person when there is not the constant strengthening of mutual exhortation, a process which is initially invisible to any observer. Don't miss this. First, the germ of unbelief is allowed to sprout. Then evil, God-defying thoughts begin to spread, and these gradually dominate the entire attitude until the whole character of a person is changed. It's like when you're hiking and you know your destination, but you decide that at this fork, you're going to just take a slight turn, and you'll get there anyways, but then another slight turn happens, and yet another slight turn happens, and suddenly you think you know where you're going, but you've actually gone further and further and further and further away from your destination. That's the danger that Hebrews 3 is warning us about. That these slight turning away that don't happen all at once, but with continual little turns, our hearts become hardened. Our minds become contorted from the truth, and that leads to the lies that actually affirm our sin. That's why the writer of Hebrews says, encourage one another daily. We need each other. We need accountability. We need people who will love us enough to ask the hard questions, to remind us of God's faithfulness to us, to pray with us and point us back to Jesus when our hearts begin to wander.